Hey everyone, it's Stacy with Crafty Dragon Creations, and today I'm going to play with some playing cards. Playing cards, you know, cards that you play with. Anyway, I'm gonna show you like 4 different ideas that you can mess around with. If you have a ton of playing cards like I do, I have, I don't know, several decks. So this is a great way to use them up, plus use up some scraps that you have laying around, or if you actually need to create scraps. I mean, some people might need to create some to use in other projects. You can do that with this too. But anyway, I'm gonna show you 4 ideas that I have, and hopefully you'll get some inspiration. All right, here we go. Okay, so the first idea, of course, is just your typical altered playing card. There's lots of YouTube videos out there on altered playing cards. Shanuki does one, and she has a challenge that she does for a full deck. So yeah, this is definitely nothing new. I don't think anything is new, but it's just idea number 1 is the altered playing card. So I'm just gonna get a regular old card, nothing special, and I'm just gonna cover it. I've got scraps here from a lot of different places, so I'm gonna start with this. You can also do mixed media on these. You can do, Mod Podge and napkins and all that sort of thing, but I'm just going to kind of keep this a little simple just for this video, since I'm doing a few projects. So I'm just going to cover this with this paper to get started. And altered playing cards are fun just to have some decoration, do little mini collages. You can make mini masterboards. I did a video recently on using index cards for masterboards, but you could even do it on playing cards and make little tiny masterboards. You can then use those as pockets or journal cards, whatever you like. My desk is a complete mess and I have no idea where anything is, so excuse me while I fumble around. These are bent. Trying to find all my scissors. Here, let's do these. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim this off. Oops. I cut it there a little bit. That's okay. Okay. I'm actually going to straighten that up here. Let me find my, oh, it's right here. My little trimmer. And if you don't want to worry about the rounded corners, I mean, really, if you just kind of snip them, it's not a big deal. You can also take, if you have one of these, the little tiny corner rounder, fits these perfectly. Okay, so we have that. Let me just trim this off just a little. There we go. So we have a base, and then we can decorate. Let's see here. We got what we got. Labels and other stuff. I know I'm really bad about just stop talking. I'm so sorry. I get to thinking, and let's see. That might be cute, just a little picture there. Alright, let's do this. Trim that up just a little bit, get some of that white off. And then I'm just going to ink around the edge just to hide the white around there a little bit. Okay. So we get, whoop, oh no. Okay, so we got that. Can maybe do a little, sorry if you can hear my doggy out there barking. He has to tell everyone in the neighborhood that he's out there protecting his home. I think we'll just do a little, well, that doesn't make sense. December 31st and there's a flower. Okay, let's pick another little label or something here. How about this one? That'll work. Sorry. Okay. So we can do that. And then we need like a flower or something. Oh, here, let's look in here. I think I got some stuffs in here. Oh, that'd be pretty. Another flower, well, okay, let's just totally change our tune here. How about that? And I don't know what else I could put on here that wouldn't look out of place. Let's see. My pup. Or maybe a heart. Maybe not this. Let's see. Okay. Sorry guys about the dog. He's a protector. He's part German Shepherd and part Great Pyrenees. So he is protector of all the lands. Got a die cut butterfly. I could put that on there. I don't know. That doesn't show up too good. I have some other butterflies in here. Nope, that's blue. How about this one? Put that on there. I don't know, I kind of just like this. Well, let's do some cheesecloth. Okay, instead of cheesecloth, we're going to use some of this lace. We'll kind of put it off center. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it about there. And I'm going to use Fabri-Tac or Fabrifix. I forget which one I have in here now, but I put it in the Sugar Bells icing piping bottle. And of course it wants to be clogged up. Okay, I got the glue situation taken care of. That was a disaster. Okay. So I have my little piece of lace on there. And now I'm going to, let's see, how do I want this? That on there. Maybe like that. It's pretty. Alright, let's do that. I have glue all over my fingers. Not using Fabri-Tac right now. And you know, with these altered playing cards, they don't have to be anything super fancy. Especially if you want to put them in a journal. Might want to try and keep them kind of flat. So there we go. There's that one. And now we can cover the back. If you might think you want to have some writing space. So let me find scrap paper. That'll work. It's a little see-through, but that's fine. Still write on it, and still pretty much covers up what we got going on back here. There we go. It actually makes it look kind of neat. I don't know if you guys can see that, but kind of neat. Let's see if I can do this. Probably not with that lace on there. So we'll just do the old trimmeroo here. Close this up before it gets all icky. And there we go. Little altered playing card. Could be a journal card. You can, if you didn't want to cover the back, you could glue it down and have a pocket or a side pocket. Okay, so there's one idea. Now the next idea I actually just saw Pam at the the Paper Outpost do this today, so I thought it was an awesome idea. I kind of did it a little different than she did, but oh my gosh, you could do so much with this. So let's do this one first. It'll be a little easier, but I mean, it looks just like a card, right? I mean, that's all it is a card. However, it's actually 2 cards, and it's a pocket. Isn't that cool? And I cut one of them and just laid it on top of the other, so you can see where I've cut it, so it still blends in. I did sew them together, and you could cover the back if you want. I'll probably glue this into a journal and have it be a side pocket. Oh my gosh, a side pocket this way, and then the top pocket this way. Alright, so let's do one of those. I think this time though I'm going to use this lady. Okay, and I don't really think it matters how you cut this because it's still going to fit on there. So let's do this. Let's cut around her. that off of there. Just kind of fussy cut around her. I don't want to do too much. So then we can put her on like that. And we can probably even, yeah, let's ink these. I think the ink will stay on here, I'm not sure. But we can get rid of that white. So then you have her like that. And just glue, you know, along this side and down the bottom. And then you have a neat tuck spot up there. So let's do that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and sew though, but I normally would just glue here, down here, and right here, and then you could glue it on. Hey, that's pretty neat. Okay, I'm gonna sew this and I'll be right back. And here we go. I'm gonna chop that off a little bit. I think I'll leave that. Maybe cut it just a little bit. There we go. And so when we have her, let's just say this is our page, you can either glue it down completely and just have a pocket there, or again just glue on 3 sides, have a side pocket, top pocket, side pocket, whatever you want to do. So that's an idea. Okay, and that takes up 2 cards. Okay, then the other one I have is kind of the same concept, sort of, but we're extending it. So this time I'm going to use these little beer cards. These are so cute. And I'm going to decide about how long I want the whole thing to be. Now this one I did not, oh I did, okay. I meant to leave this part open because if I glue it down on a page, then I can have something go, you know, all the way down to here as opposed to just right there. That's where the card stops. Does that make sense? So you can have a long piece of something in there. So I'm going to do the same with this one, and I'm just going to kind of, I mean, you can do the V shape. I like the V shape. You don't have to. Let me get that glare off of there. So let's just kind of go right above her little hat there. There we go. So that's somewhat even. Okay, and then I'm going to cover this bottom one. Let me find some paper. Okay, let's just use this collage sheet right here. So maybe I can get that big 7 on there. Yeah, that might be cool. Let's do that. And whoops. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of cut this down to a more manageable size here. I have these collage sheets in my Etsy shop if you are interested. I think there's 10 of them in the kit, just all kinds of different collages. Okay, so I want this, some of that 7's gonna be cut off. Okay, well, let's see here. Maybe I can get it over to the side. I can kind of see through it right there. So I think I'll, oh, but it needs to go all the way up here. Shoot, shoot. Okay, let me do another one. Scissors. Okay, we'll just do this one. A little glue stuff all over me. Okay, so we'll just do that one. So I'm just gonna glue on here, and you can use glue stick. I tend to just pick up whatever I reach for. No rhyme or reason. There are times when I use a specific glue for a specific reason, but not today. Okay. Make sure I'm not getting into that white part. Okay. Get that on there nice and good. And we'll trim around this. Maybe trim a little bit better. Okay. Now this will be the fun part, huh? You could also use your craft knife for this if you're better with that. I can't. Going from this side is a little bit harder. Okay, there we go. Trim around these little corners here. Okay, then we'll take our other card and put this however long you want it to be. I'm going to ink this one though because I want a little bit more contrast. I'm just using tea dye just because it's here on my desk. There we go. Now I kind of want most of her to show, so I think I'm going to go down that far. I mean, you could have it go all the way down if you wanted to, but I think I'm going to go down about that far. Put it on, and you can of course glue this. I am going to take this to my sewing machine real quick because I really like the look like this one. However, I wish I had put this on first. So let's decorate this. Let's do a label. Got some labels in here somewhere. Here's one. I love doing things with cards because kind of quick and easy, and you get that instant gratification. Okay, so we put that on there, and then let's see if we can find another flower. Kind of a big one. I like that. And then with the pink card. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see, where's my little craft knife? I'm always losing. I have found, guys, with these super thin clear washi stickers that a craft knife just kind of, well, that's gonna make a liar out of me, gets under there. It was working before, I promise. There, nope. Okay, so I'm just a liar. Before it got under there. Oh, now I'm cutting it. That's great. Good job, Stacy. There we go. Yeah, it gets right under there for you. Oh boy. Alright, whoops. Let it go right there. I'm just going to go ahead and fold that over. And then we'll put the label on. Or does it even need the label? Because there's quite a bit going on there. I don't know, guys. I think I might just leave it like that. I like it. Oh, I'm going to chop these little corners off, though. There we go. Go ahead and ink the bottom. Okay. Now you can, of course, if you were using, you could cover this and have your pocket like this. You can turn this over and, well, that almost covers that completely. You can just leave it like that. But I kind of like the long pocket, so. Okay, I'm gonna take this to the sewing machine and I'll be right back. Alright, so I went a little bit wonky at the bottom, but that's okay. I think it's kind of cute. I'm gonna cut these strings just a little bit. I kind of like them hanging. Okay. And I could have gone all the way around, so it's just kind of up to you how you like it. So let's say this is our page. You could glue it in the corner and have a big tuck back here plus a pocket here. Let me find something to slide in there. So you have this pocket here and it goes all the way down. Then you could have a big tuck right there, or you can glue the three sides and have a side tuck, another top pocket, all the things. So there you go. There's another idea. Okay, so that was number 2. We made 2 different versions. You could take that to all kinds of levels. So, all right, our third one is another pocket, but it has a little flap. So there's a pocket in there, and then you can close it. And I didn't do the back because I would probably just glue this straight down, or again, side tuck, pocket, all the things. So let's make one of these. Now for this one you need 3 cards. So I'm gonna get my 3 cards, and we want to cover each one of them. So let's see here. We'll do this one. Okay, I'll cover these and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've covered 2 of them. And I'm trying to decide. I think I want this as my top. My top pocket. Where's my? Yeah, so it would be, or this bottom part, because I like the stamp. So I think I'm just gonna cut it right where that stamp is. And then I'll put a little notch. I'm gonna use my little envelope notch thing, but you can use a corner or a circle punch if you would like. Ink that part up first. Or you don't have to put a notch in it at all. It is your project to do how you want. Okay, I'm gonna make that just a little bit darker in there. Okay, so we have that. Then I need to decide how far I want my flap to come down. And probably gonna come down to about right there. And it looks like it's about maybe a 1/2 inch past this corner. So I want it to come further. So let me get these together. Kind of clamp this here. So if I want that, because I don't want to cover up my stamp too much. So then I know I had a pencil. Here, I'll just use my craft knife. I'll cut it about right there. Oh, nope, that was too low. About right there. Okay. So, let me cut this down. I don't remember which end. Okay. Let me cut that a little bit more. I also don't think it's straight. There we go. Wow. That is not straight, is it? Does that look straight to you guys? Let me try one more time. Okay, we got it on the line. There we go. Boy, that tiny little sliver. There we go. Made all the difference. Okay. So now this piece, I gotta cover both the front and the back. I mean, I don't have to. I could leave that side right there. But I need to make a hinge. So I think what I'll do is attach these with one paper this time. See, this one I made like an actual hinge, but I think this one I'll just cover the whole thing. Now let's see. What is gonna look good? I have so much Okay, I'll just use another collage page. And cover the front here. Okay. This is probably way too much, but that's okay. I'd rather have way too much than way too little. Okay. Ugh. Let me cut this white part off. Alright, so let's get that glued on there. We want that. So what I'm trying to decide is, you know, if this is the top of the flap and it's got to be right side up, this is going to be folded back. So I want to glue it where the part I cut is at the bottom. Okay. I think we got it. Put some glue on there. And I wanted that word violet on there, so that's why I'm kind of doing this in the middle. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this. Trim this side. Okay. Then, whoops. Cover that up. Okay, so it's going to be like this. Okay. So I'm going to cut this at a little bit of an angle so that I know it's not going to stick out the side. Okay, that doesn't have to be perfect because it's not going to show, at least not on mine. Because this I will probably glue all the way down. Okay, I'm going to round these corners. And I'm going to round these corners with that folded. Okay. So when I glue that on there, it should match. And then that'll flip up. Okay, but first, I want to ink this. And I want that to be white under there. Oops, this way. So then it'll flip up. Like so. I don't know, I might just leave that. I mean, I could put a sticker or something on there. What do you guys think? I think that'd be okay. But it can certainly be covered. Okay, so I'm gonna put all the glue on here. And I'm not gonna go all the way to the fold. I want to leave just a little bit of a gap so that it folds nicely. Okay. And then this one. Okay, so I want to ink this. These would be great to send in Happy Mail or little free gift with purchase idea maybe. Put a few little extra pieces of fun stuff in there. Okay. So there we go. And I think actually I'm going to put like a little tab just so that you know that that opens. Okay, so I found some of this just burlap stuff. I think I got this at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to cut off a little piece, and I'm going to make a little tab here so that you know, or the person who gets this knows to open it. Okay, we're gonna try the Fabrifix. Let's see how much of a mess this is gonna make again, because I really want to use this. It's coming out just a little bit. Did I get any on there? No. Okay, we're gonna have to stick with Barely Arts then, and hope that it stays. You can also sew around this as well and sew this tab on. Okay, I'm gonna try to let that dry. Okay, and because I don't fully trust that, I'm gonna get a little thread here. Just kind of make like a little crisscross thing. Let's see. I don't know what color. Here, I'll just use this. It's like a charcoal gray, I think. This is one of those needles that has a little opening on it, so you can get your thread in there. But with this embroidery thread, oh, did it get it? Oh, sweet. Okay. Doesn't usually like to catch it all. Okay. So how should we start? You know what would be cute is if we put a button on there. Oh, hold on. Okay, so we have it sewed on, and I purposely made the little strings hang out there. I don't know, I thought it was cute. And then on the back we had a little disaster, so I just glued a little piece of paper on there that kind of looks, it's from one of the collage papers. Okay, so finally, that was a mess, but it was worth it. Look how cute that is. Okay, so again, you can sew this. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one because I've already been at this too long now, and I have 2 other ideas to show you, or 1 other idea. Okay. And there we go. Our cute little pocket with our our lid. Yay. Then you can put, this is obviously not big enough, but put little pieces of ephemera in there. Okay. Alright, this last project I'm not going to make because it's going to take way too long, but I will show you, is you can make mini journals. So this one was used from one card, and I just folded it in half like so and covered it. Whoops, I forgot I glued this on here. I don't know if I'll be able to get that tied now. So I covered it, and then on the inside as well, of course, added just some little scrap papers. This one I stapled. I used a little tiny attacher. I don't know if you can see the staples. And then I put an eyelet here in this corner so that you can hang it off of your book or inside your book, or if this were sturdy enough, you could put it on a keychain or maybe on your little book bag. Just have little scraps of paper ready for you. Let's see if I can get this tied now. Well, we'll tie that later. But anyway, just a little mini journal. And then this is also a mini journal, but it's a little bit bigger. And this is used with 2 cards, one for the front, one for the back. And then I just created a little spine and this cute little closure here. And just put some little papers in there, and I'll probably decorate the inside of this one a little bit. I did do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. So yeah. Make another little journal. I thought that was really cute. And you can, make this as thin or as thick as you want. You could have a little bulky one, or just a little one like this. Alright, there we go, guys. We made some tall pockets using 2 cards, and we made some kind of hidden pockets, I'd say. I got this one here, and then this one here. Okay, we have our altered playing cards, and we have our little pockets with the flaps, and 2 little journals. And these really don't take very long. It's just this video is getting too long, and yeah. So anyway, lots of ideas to use with playing cards. You can go wild. You can do so many variations of all of these things, but it's just something to again, kind of have that instant gratification when you want to craft something and you're like, oh, I don't want to do a whole journal, I just want to do something. Just do something like this. Get those old playing cards and put them to use. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a ball making this stuff, and I hope you do too. If you're new here, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button and let me know you're out there. Make sure you turn on that little bell notification so you know whenever I upload new content. And yeah, you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.